Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Let's get going. I have a bit of an important question to ask today, but first let's get into the game and see what I've got going on. A couple of things we're going to do to start before we start getting to the missions and all. First of all, I wanted to show you guys, I got all the property missions done. It was a pain. I hated every second of it, but I finished it, and that's what really matters. But anyways, I'll get to my question in a second. First of all, let's go over to Ye Olden Digibank so I can show you guys. I moved Geogreymon, Angemon, and this Geogreymon over to this farm to raise their defense. Angemon, I think, actually only needed SP, but I'm just letting him level up for that instead of trying to boost his last 6 that he needs. I think he needs 85 for Magna Angemon, but I got this Greymon's defense up a lot. Wait, how do you have 5 Abby, but you got that much plus defense? What the heck happened there? You know what, I don't care. And then this Geogreymon somehow only got like plus 6, despite having more Abby. I thought that the bonus points you could get was derived from your Abby, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Could be. We're going to do a little experiment with this Geogreymon first off to start by putting him into the party. And this was something I was talking in the comments with, what's the commenter's name? We got a memory up. That's nice. 165, not bad. That's really good because we're about to add a new Digimon to the party. What is your name? Fanteon, I think, is the one who commented. I know that that's a commenter. I'm not sure if that's the one I was talking about with it or not. If not, then you know who you are, commenter. I'm sorry I cannot remember your name right off the top of my head. I'm bad with names. I also noticed I have so many Brave points for EXP boosting. I'll probably save those for when I start trying to finish the Digipedia at the end of the game. In the post-game, that's the word. Okay, so I need to go to Digimon, actually. Go to settings, that's what I want. Geogreymon. I was playing Pokemon earlier, I've still got it on the mind, obviously. And we're gonna attach this defense up. I didn't realize I had a defense up C, but I bought a defense up B. We're gonna attach that. So now his defense is up to 98, right? So now we're gonna see if, with that defense boost, it will let him, from the item, it will let him Digivolve. No, it will not. Your base defense. This is what I was talking with Fanteon about. We were wondering if raising the stats via an item would give you enough defense to Digivolve into something, or enough of a stat to Digivolve into something. Obviously not, because if you look at Geogreymon, it says he has 98 because he has the plus from the defense item, but when you go over here, it still says that I don't have 85 or 95. So now we know. The more you know. Knowledge is power. So I can just put Geogreymon back into Farm Island 4. The other Geogreymon, however, is ready to Digivolve, and I'm going to Digivolve him into Gigadramon because Gigadramon has 95 defense, and Skullgreymon only needs 85, so I can get defense on the other Geogreymon easier. I can get him to 85 before I can get him to 95 is what I'm trying to say. So he'll become Skullgreymon. This one will be Gigadramon. Because logic, that's why. What do you Digivolve into? Metal Seedramon is an option. Machine Dramon, obviously. We've already got Grand Locomon. And then I believe that's Dark Dramon, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless of whatever I may need, I've got to get his Abby up to 20. So first, we got to degenerate. We'll go back down into Geogreymon, which puts you at 14. Should only have to degenerate down to Agumon once, it looks like, which is convenient. By the time he gets back to Ultimate, he should get at least 3 more Abby, I'm pretty sure. So that's good. Makes things easier. Clockmon could probably Digivolve since he's level 30. Datamon I don't have yet. Wait a minute, what's your, You've only got 8 Abby. I think I have another Clockmon somewhere that I was trying to make into a Royal Knight, or something that Digivolves into Nightmon trying to become a Royal Knight. Let's Digivolve you into Datamon since I don't have him yet. And, alright. So obviously what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get this Datamon to become Machine Dramon, and then I'll have, whoever it was, Gigadramon, I'll have Gigadramon, who I had before. When I get back to Gigadramon with 20 Abby, I'll have him Digivolve into something that is not Machine Dramon, because this will become Machine Dramon, because I already have Grand Locomon, and I've got the Blackware Garurumon that's going to become Metal Garurumon Black, so that would be a waste. So let's just degenerate you back down to Clockmon. And then you're also only going to have to degenerate down to Rookie once. Solarmon, sure. Why not? There you go. Already got 20 Abby. Sweet. Now it just has to go straight up from there. I'll wait for... I'm not even going to look at these guys. I'm going to wait for them to hit level 30, and then I'll worry about them. This Greymon, sadly, still cannot Digivolve into Skullgreymon. I'll have to fix that. Angemon cannot digivolve into Magna Angemon because it needs 80 SP, which is only 1 away, so it should get it in its next level up. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. How much EXP do you actually need? 1,900. Hold up a second. Let me just use one of those experience things I had. Needs 1,900. I think like the lowest one is 2,500. Yeah, this should level him up instantly. Yep, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. So now I can digivolve him. And I also have another idea as well for the Geogreymon. All right. So now you should be able to digivolve to Magna Angemon. Yes, sweet. Digivolve. 33 Abby. What was I trying to make you into? Seraphimon? Does Seraphimon need 40? Yes, it does, just like Ophanimon. Cool, cool, cool. So you still need more Abby, unfortunately. So back into Angemon you go. 37. I think I'm going to have to degenerate him one more time. I think he only gets 2 from digivolving from Champion to Ultimate. I could be wrong, but that's just my guesstimate. All right. Something else I wanted to try. I think I have all of the farms. Yes, all of the farms I set to investigating just before I started, actually. So let me... Oh, I have farm expansion things. Cool. I was trying to think of what I was going to do. I'm going to... Is that... Yeah, it's the only one I got. Dang it. 1 rank away from max. I have to go over here to do what I wanted. I should have feed that raises defense. So I should be able to get your defense up. It's camaraderie, that's HP, attack. Here we go. I have 3 of these. Please don't reject them. You cannot increase Geogreymon's SKL further? What is SKL? Oh, does this raise his, like, This raises his, the bonus thing, the plus, and his can't go any higher than it already is, apparently. Either because of his Abby or something else. I don't know. So we're just going to have to wait on that Geogreymon to level up to get more defense. That's the only way. All right, cool. Now, for the new Digimon that's going to be in the party. I said I wanted a data Digimon, specifically, and we'll worry about the last slot later. I only have enough space to put in 1 other Digimon for now. We're going to add the 11th later, so I didn't take any suggestions for that Digimon. I'll ask for suggestions for it when the time comes that I can add it. So I said I wanted another data because even though we currently have 4 data... 2 of them, I believe, Mega Seadramon and Doragreymon, changed to Vaccine and Virus. Doragreymon becomes Alphamon, who is Vaccine, and then Mega Seadramon becomes a Virus when it is Leviamon, which means we'll only have 2 data, so I needed a 3rd. And the consensus, pretty much, there were a couple of suggestions, but for the most part, everyone seemed down with the idea of Rosemon Burst Mode, so that I could have a 3rd Burst Mode Digimon, because obviously I need more than 2. So Sunflowmon is going to be our choice there to become Rosemon, because I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing with it anyways. So there you go, we got Lilamon in the party. And Lilamon already has enough Abby. Was I trying to make Lilamon into Lilithmon? Nah, that doesn't matter anymore. So now this Lilamon is going to go straight to level 55 and digivolve into Rosemon, and then Rosemon will become Rosemon Burst Mode at some point, and yada yada, etc., etc. Mission complete. Should probably look at these guys for some digivolving. Those are all... Or is Panyamon a... Yeah, you're a... I always forget if this is a champion or an ultimate. You're definitely ultimate. You're definitely ultimate. Repamon is not ready to digivolve yet, is it? No. Needs level 30. Pumpkinmon, do you not need more Abby? Oh, look at that. No, you don't. Good for you. Edamon doesn't need more Abby. Shogungekamon probably doesn't. So Sarimon, aren't you champion? Yeah. I was trying to make you into Antilamon. I wonder if I can use... I forgot to raise his attack in my off time. I'll worry about it later. You've got enough Abby. Hopefully I remember to do it later. You have enough Abby. Bakamon, what are you? You're not level 30 yet. Right. I don't check for ultimates unless they're level 30 because it's always a hassle. You're a level 34 champion. Yeah, you can digivolve. I don't know what I was trying to make you into, but you're becoming this now. Congratulations. Oh, wow. 37 Abby. What were you trying to become? Genkumon? Surely I was trying to make this into Genkumon or something. Like, I don't know. Well, you have 41 Abby now, so now your goal is to become Genkumon. Congratulations. Whether it was before or not is irrelevant. This was trying to become Mega Seadramon, which it now can. Not Mega Seadramon, Metal Seadramon, which it can now go straight to that level. What else? Ankylomon? What am I doing with Ankylomon? I have no idea what I'm doing with Ankylomon, in all honesty. I'll worry about it later. A lot of this is just me saying, yeah, I'll worry about it later. It's no big deal. All right, cool. So that's a good 10 minutes spent there on just doing that. Let's try and get to some actual, let's go do a case. Let's do a case. Well, that question I talked about at the beginning of the video, which was like 10 minutes ago, props to you if you stayed around specifically for that question. You're the best. I think we're going to save the Digimon Festival for later and do the constant bragging right now, which is at Akihabara. Bancho Leomon is apparently bragging too much. We got to put him in his place. But while we were on to Akihabara, I can talk about it. So, I was actually, when I was doing the property missions earlier, I was at my buddy Lone Wolf's stream. He was streaming Digimon. I don't get to watch his streams very often, so I was like, he's streaming Digimon, and I've got like an hour and a half before work. I have to take advantage of this because I'm sitting here doing property grinding anyways. So I went and watched his stream, and it was pretty fun. If you guys haven't been to any of Lone Wolf's streams, you should do so sometimes if you specifically want to see Digimon, which I imagine you would if you're watching this video. He does those on Thursdays, I believe. It looks like the person we want is in here. So definitely go check him out. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I could tell that most of the other people in the chat, and of course Lone Wolf himself, were enjoying the stream. And it really made me want to stream the game, which I normally don't it's very rare nowadays for me to want to stream, because if you don't know, I used to. I'm looking at the timer to make sure that I can keep all of this little tangent I'm going on in this video specifically. But it's rare for me to want to stream. I used to do it a lot for like a few months straight. I just streamed, I don't know, every other day at least, something like that. But it kind of, what's the word? What am I trying to say? How do I phrase this? My appeal to streaming. I'll go with that. That's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll go with that. My appeal to streaming kind of waned a little bit. It's a fancy word there, waned. Why are there a bunch of rookies around, and why am I having to fight them? Like, come on, man. This is pointless. But so I just didn't want to stream anymore, and I tried to get back into it, actually, when, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in another video. I don't remember which one. I think it might have been the 1K special. It was an answer to a question. But, I tried to get back into streaming with Fire Emblem Fates, and honestly, looking back at it, that was a pretty bad idea. I shouldn't have tried to get back into streaming with a game series that I had never done before, because that was the first time I played Fates. And I didn't dislike the game. It was a cool game. I gotta jump down there. But I just really wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I wasn't being Shulk at the time. I wasn't really into streaming that much. I didn't have the same drive for streaming then as I do, as I used to. That's what I'm looking for. Words are hard, man. Believe me, they are. But, so, where was I going with this, actually? But anyways, I really, watching Lone Wolf stream really made me want to stream this game specifically. And I know I've mentioned it before, and a couple of people did show interest, that I considered streaming an NG Plus of this game after I finished this playthrough. And there's no way I could do that right now because of college. I'm in my last 3 weeks of classes, if you didn't know. This is being recorded Thursday. It's going up Friday, I'm pretty sure. Tomorrow, after my classes end tomorrow, that'll be the end of this week, obviously, and then I'll only have 3 weeks left, and then my finals week. And I already know 2 of my classes I have 5 classes this semester. 2 of those classes don't have actual finals during finals week. They're like, it's either a paper or a test that you do during class week, the last week of classes. So I've only got 3, maybe 3, depending. They might also not have an actual final in finals week. I don't know yet. But I've only got 3 in finals, 3 exams to take in finals week, if that. So within 3 weeks, that's probably about the time it's going to take me to finish this playthrough. Since I'm not uploading just this, I'm kind of alternating between this and Zelda. I'll probably be done with this around the time I finish my semester, and then I'm going to be on summer break, and I'll have way more time to focus on stuff, and streaming would actually be something, if I want to do, I'd be very capable of doing. So my question basically is this: would you guys be interested, or I know that some people when I first said it were, but I think more people have gotten to the series now since then. Would you be interested in watching me stream an NG Plus of this game? Because I might actually be down to it. I'm not saying that I'm going to, but it's a definite possibility that I've highly considered today specifically. I might change my mind tomorrow. That's not likely, but let me know what you guys think. If you'd be down for that, let me know.